Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.
From the heart of Florida's Great Northwest, it's radio. I am your host, Tanya Gallagher. I'm hoping you will stick with us for the next 90 minutes of music and conversation. We are coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in downtown Pensacola's beautiful historic village. And tonight we have a lineup of 3 wonderful acts, all brand new to Radio Live. So it's going to be a really terrific night here of music in downtown Pensacola. But before we get started, let's give it up for the Radio Live House Band. Please welcome William Howard and the Coveralls. They had a wonderful pre-show set. So our first act tonight comes to us from Nashville, Tennessee. With a voice as honest as is haunting, Lucy Isabel weaves stories of change, resilience, and hope. Her latest album, All the Light, is a moving portrait of life in motion, shaped by love, loss, motherhood, and the uncertain times we've all faced together. It's folk music with deep roots and open skies, filled with acoustic warmth and a lyrical soul. She has spent years touring the United States and is known nationwide for her soaring melodies, compelling lyrics, and enveloping stage presence. We're so excited to have her with us tonight. Please join me in welcoming to the Radio Live stage, Lucy Isabel.
All right, hello. Thank y'all for having me. This is a song called The Road Ahead. I've been thinking about the way the wind seems to blow, always picking me up and taking me as it goes. I'm not one to believe the words of old so and so. So you can't keep me on the ground. Now you can't keep holding me down. It's complicated, I'm a mess. Hard yes, easy no. Switch it up and I never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead. I've been living my life this way, it's all that I know. Pick one up, put him down, and grab another to hold. I've been trying to change, I swear I want to grow old. But I can't keep you on the ground. Nah, I can't make you stick around. It's complicated, you're a mess. Hard yes, easy no. Switch it up and I never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead. Photographs and memories, they don't mean nothing to me. I'm gone, moved on. Then I'm sober till I'm not. You're only missed when I've forgotten everything about you. Got me jonesing for a life that I can't take. You're the habit I can't break, it's complicated. We're a mess. Hard yes, easy no. Switch it up and I'll never know where we stand or how to plan for the road ahead. Thank you guys so much. Y'all, it is an absolute delight to be here. I flew down today, and I spent a good deal of the day walking around in the rain, which was nice. I enjoyed it. In Nashville, when we get rain, it's kind of like, I guess I'll cancel the rest of my month and just stay inside. But anyway, I'm happy to be here. It's truly a delight, and it seems like y'all really like music. I really like music, so I like to be with people who really like music. It's just a happy place for all of us. That song was on an album that I released back in 2019, just before the pandemic. This next one I'm going to play for you, it's called The Hero's Welcome. It's on the album I put out this past October, and aside from this song, everything on the album I wrote for the album. This song is one that I wrote back in college when I first started writing music, and it's not the first song I wrote because that one was bad, but it is the first song that I wrote that I liked, even though I didn't really, the words just kind of came to me. It's not like I had the life experience to back it up, but yeah, it's called The Hero's Welcome. I got time on my hands, I got no place to go. I'm just sitting here waiting by the open window. Ain't no money in the bank, ain't no gas in my tank, just a lonely hero's welcome for when you come home. Oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. 7 years, 7 days, without you they feel the same. Keep your picture in my pocket, shield my heart from rainy days. Days are good and days are bad, kept that promise that we had, until death do us part. Baby, I'm still mad, oh, river rolling by, oh, clouds in the sky. Take my hand, watch the time pass by. Oh, river rolling by, oh, you're in the sky. Spread my wings, help me learn how to fly. Thank you. I'm going to check my tuning here. I'm trying to make sure I see everybody. I want to see all of these beautiful faces on every side of me. So if I seem like a frenetic puppy as I sing, turning and looking at everybody, that's why. You're just all right, hang on. What's going on here with my tuner? That's going to have to be close enough for rock and roll. That's what we're doing here tonight. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. I'm going to play you a song now that's also from my new album. I wrote, like I said, I wrote most of the songs on this album for the album, and it got to be just before the last recording dates that we had set for it, and I was still missing 4 songs. I had ideas of songs. I had outlines of a plan. Anyway, I had some ideas, and I locked myself in a room and wrote 4 songs over the course of a weekend before the recording dates. And this is one of the songs that came out from it. And I've come to really like singing it and playing it. It's called Best Efforts. It's a wonder that you've never up and floated off away with a head that says you think it can't be helped. I was under the impression that you didn't want to stay. You're in bed and mostly talk about yourself like you're the greatest source of undiscovered wealth. As if I'm honest, I could find a flaw where there never should be one, in the mirror or on someone else's mind. It's a gift, a curse, a blessing, and I know it ain't just mine. So despite all my best efforts, I still think of you sometimes. Was I so naive to think I knew what love was all about? You find someone, fate takes the lead from there. Through the anger and the mishaps and the feelings thrown around, I learned something about being self-aware. It's your job to be the one who you won't spare. As if I'm honest, I could find a flaw where there never should be one, in the mirror or on someone else's mind. It's a gift, a curse, a blessing, and I know it ain't just mine. So despite all my best efforts, I still think of you sometimes. Who do you see in your life? What do you think it takes to hold on to your pride? Keep to yourself through the night. Never the one who pays the price. So despite all my best efforts, despite all my best efforts, in spite of all my efforts, I think about you all the time.
Lucy, Isabel, everyone. She will be back with us in the second half of the show. And that show, of course, is Radio Live, coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce in downtown Pensacola's historic village. Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available at autumnobeck.com. Accommodations for Radio Live artists are provided by the Hilton Pensacola Beach and PensacolaBeach.com, your one stop for information about all things Pensacola Beach. So our next act hails from the legendary Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Taylor Grace is a singer-songwriter whose music blends the raw heart of contemporary Americana with the haunting echoes of alternative rock. Inspired by the storytelling of Sugarland and the ethereal tones of the Cranberries, Taylor weaves powerful tales of resilience, hope, and the courage to begin again. With a voice that holds both grit and grace, she transforms personal struggles into songs that resonate deep within us all. She now actually has a single out that came out in February called Silence Speaks that I hope she will play for us tonight. You are just really in for a treat with this one, so please give it up for Taylor Grace.
She tries to not pick up the phone, but it's so hard to be alone. So she gives it and opens up the door. And in the morning she will wake up to the same old new mistake, always reaching out for something more. She hates the way he lingers on her breath. She won't admit he scares her half to death. We all know how the story goes, and all she knows is all she knows, and her tears flow like a river of regret. It make you love, but she pulls the trigger, 'cause it's familiar. that she can't break through and just don't understand. She hates the way he lingers on her breath. She won't admit he scares her half to death. We all know how the story goes, and all she knows is all she knows, and her tears flow like a river of regret. It may kill her, but she pulls the trigger, 'cause it's familiar. We all know how the story goes. The winds of change so seldom blow, and her tears flow into a river of regret. It may kill her, but she pulls the trigger, 'cause it's familiar. It's familiar.
Didn't that sound so much better with just one guitar? Which honestly gives the perfect lead in to this last song of this little set that I'm doing. Honestly, a year ago, if that would have happened to me, then I would have spent the next probably 2 weeks beating myself up over it. I have not always been very nice to myself, and I just recently kind of learned how important it is to be. So this song is one that I wrote. It's kind of just I don't know, I guess it's just a note to my younger self, because she deserved a lot better than what other people did to her, but definitely than what I did to her.
Been slipping away to only get more stuck, running through the motions though I can't keep up, 'cause I still see her face in the back of my mind. The part of me that I left behind, who didn't choose the battles that she lost, who deserves a life without this cost. So I'm trying to get myself together, and I'm hoping I turn out a little better for the girl who got lost in this great big world. Some days I give it all I have, and I'm one step up from nothing. But maybe that means that she can see that I've quit running from the fight, so that I can treat her right for the first time in her life. She used to dream of a brighter sky, till I dimmed the light in his fiery eyes, 'cause in protecting her I forgot to feel. Now I'm sitting here begging that you'll let me heal all the damages of my mistakes, fix the heart I never meant to break. So I'm trying to get myself together, and I'm hoping I turn out big world. Some days I give it all I have, and I'm one step up from nothing. But maybe that means that she can see that I've quit running from the fight, so that I can treat her right. For the first time in her life, I give a damn. I swear I am sorry. I hear the truth that I'm worth a damn, just as I am, and have nothing to prove. So I'm trying to get myself together, and I'm hoping I turn out a little better for the girl whose heart was too big for the world. Some days I give it all I have, and I'm one step up from nothing. But maybe that means that she can see that I've quit running from the fight, so that I can treat her right. For the first time in her life.
Thank you very much. Taylor Grace, everyone. And of course, she will be back with us in the second half of the show. And that show is Radio Live. Radio Live is made possible with support from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, investing in momentum of a changing world. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. So our next act is a Portland native with his band rooted in New Orleans. Cyrus Nabipoor is a trumpeter, composer, and educator whose sound seamlessly blends the rich traditions of jazz and innovative electronic textures. His performances are a masterclass in melody and improvisation, earning him acclaim on stages from the Portland Jazz Festival to New Orleans French Quarter Fest. With a tone described as unapologetically expressive and compositions that defy genre boundaries, Cyrus invites listeners on a journey through soundscapes both familiar and uncharted. Whether leading his quartet or crafting ambient solo loops, his music resonates with honesty and humanity. He has a new EP out this month on June 20th, and we are so excited to have him here with us. Please join me in welcoming for the first time to Radio Live, Cyrus Nabipoor.
Hey Pensacola, how y'all doing? Can we get another round of applause for Lucy and Taylor? Really wonderful. It's good to be here. We drove in from New Orleans today. We're gonna play some music for you. Y'all, please give it up for Max Bronstein on the guitar. On the electric bass, that's Nick Benoit. And on the drums and cymbals, that's Trent O'Neill. That song was called Long 20s, and this next one is called Unwavering.
Cyrus Nabipoor, everyone. He and the band will be back with us shortly. So hey guys, we made it to the midway point of the show. How you feeling? All right, if you are tuning in or you are listening online or you just stumbled upon us driving down the road, you're listening to WWF's Radio Live. We do this the first Thursday of every month here in the Museum of Commerce in front of this beautiful audience. Give yourselves a big round of applause. So if you're listening and you want to know how you can come and be a part of our party, well, just visit radiolive.org for more information, and you'll find out about all of our upcoming shows and how we'd love to have you here in our audience. Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available at autumnobeck.com. So we're going to keep moving right along. Please welcome back up to the stage Miss Lucy Isabel.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you guys for having me back. I missed you while I was sitting on the side. How about those two acts though, Taylor Grace and Cyrus Nabipoor? I want to say your name right, man. I'm so sorry. I don't. Anyway, they're great. They're incredible. We got a little too rock and roll on that last song I played you, so this time I'm gonna make sure my guitar's in tune. I'm gonna play you the title track off of the album that I released before the pandemic. It's a song called "Rambling Stranger." I wrote it about my then fiance, now husband, and about what it meant to be out on the road and have somebody waiting for me at home. I refuse to say goodbye to my first city, but I'm hanging on to someone else's home. And if I ever find my way, oh, I'm sure it won't be pretty, but a rambling stranger needs a place to roam. So I turn my back on everybody's pity, 'cause it's hard to speak when everything feels known. Do I have to be that honest? Do I even have it in me? Something tells me that I'm betting on a ghost. Ooh. Please don't take your time, I'm sure I'm close to leaving. And it's hard to see the heartbreak in your eye. When tomorrow starts, I promise you won't know just what you're grieving. I still love you and I'm sorry for the lies. Ooh. I'll be back before you know it. I can't stay away too long, and I may struggle still to show it, but I miss you when I'm gone. So turn back the hands of time if you still need it, and don't worry much for me, I'll be alright. When I get to where I'm going, I'll make sure everybody sees it, 'cause I found a way that gets me through the night. Ooh. Ah, da, da. Thank you guys so much. I'm a mom. I've got two little girls. They are, yeah, thank you. I worked very hard to grow them, and it's a long process. No, I have a 4-year-old daughter and I've got a 10-month-old daughter, and they usually tour with me. They didn't come with me tonight, but they usually tour with me. And the older one, she first came out on the road with me when she was about a year old. And there was a time that we were driving back to Nashville from a Northeast run where she was about 18 months old, and she was really over being in the car. And I was over being in the car with a screaming toddler. And I looked at the GPS, and we had exactly 100 miles left to go to where we were staying that night, which is long. That's a long time with a screaming baby. And so I just kind of on the spot started making up this next song and singing it out loud and praying that she would like it. And she maybe did, but didn't stop screaming. But now I've got a song out of it, and that's the life of a songwriter. So this is a song called Miles from Home. There are veins across the ceiling from a long forgotten job. Somebody lived before me, somebody moved along. And I stare through open windows, but I never feel the breeze. It's hard to just feel present if you always aim to please. Do I ever learn to see the forest for the trees? 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. There are storms that rage in silence, there are peaceful years that pass. There's nothing much between them, though time can feel so vast. And I'm moving through the madness of a crowded, lonely path. The doubts that speak the loudest, they ain't the ones that last. If it's not my time, I won't be living in the past. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. And I could try to make you leave just to see how long you'd stay, but that's a lonely way to love, and it's not me anyway. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around. There are thoughts that keep you up at night and thoughts that fade away. And when the morning rises, it's not your choice who stays. You could lose a little of yourself along the way. 'Cause I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might. Oh, I'm 100 miles from home for tonight, and I'm sitting with the fear that I might turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Thank you, guys. So along the same lines of having children, I lost my dad somewhat unexpectedly in December of 2023. And I was in the middle of writing this album. And ironically, I had started just a couple months before, I had started writing a song about, how my relationship with my parents had changed since I became a parent, what it means to have children, to leave a legacy, and what we kind of are entitled to, I guess, as parents, what we can expect our children to remember about us and to say about us when we're gone. And I kind of came to the conclusion that ultimately, nothing. I don't think I'm entitled to any part of that. But all that I really can hope and pray for is that they remember that I loved them, that there's no doubt in their minds about that. And so that's what I do. I just try to pour as much love and goodwill into them as I possibly can. That B string, that'll get you every time. Every time. How many guitarists we've got in here? Let's see. Show of hands. That guy's the guitarist in the room, and he knows. But anyway, I wrote this song for my parents and for myself, and maybe for my kids if they want it, you know. Although so far my 4-year-old, every time she hears it, she goes, "This is about me," and she's not wrong, but you know, it's called My Memory. My father is a radio, my mother an unfinished mug of tea, left cooling on the counter, and everybody seems to see, except for her, she's keeping busy. My partner wants to be outside, my daughter walks around completely free, crinkles up her nose and bares her teeth, she's just like me. She's breathless and wants everyone to see. When the years have gone and my time has passed, and when everyone I love might raise a glass up in my memory, I wonder what will make you think of me. Oh, I wonder what will make you think of me. Sunlit cage you hold so dear, the ringing bells and constant new distractions, a distinct idea of fashion and the way you show you care. You don't need words, you're always laughing. In empty, sinking, scattered thoughts, you realize you're standing in the doorframe, and it's different in an instant. Now you'll never be the same. You can try, but it'll always be in vain. When the years have gone and my time has passed, and when everyone I love might raise their glass up in my memory, I wonder what will make you think of me. Oh, I wonder what will make you think of me. Now we're barefoot dancing in the grass on a Sunday afternoon, chasing shadows that no one else can see. I wouldn't dare to change a thing, I wouldn't make a move. If she needed it, I'd give her all of me. I'll leave a note on every door. The clothes inside our dresser drawer will stay there, and there won't be any question. Everyone will see the care. I won't let go until it's fair. I wonder what will make you think of me. I wonder what will make you think of me. I wonder if you'll ever think of me. Thank you. All right, y'all, I've got just one more for you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to WWF and for RadioLive and Tanya and everybody. I wish I could list everyone. There's a song called How It Goes. I ain't got no money, and I'm on borrowed time. I'm watching you wait for the end of the line, 'cause I'm taking no chances, 'cause I'm feeling just fine. I push through the noise at the back of my mind. I won't sit and wait for the stars to align, 'cause I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. You want to be free to be lonely with me, 'cause I'm by your side through the ebbs and the flows. I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes. Your breath on my shoulder and a voice in my head. I wish I had known what I shouldn't have said. There's no turning back now, just lay it to rest. It's all I could do, but it wasn't my best. I carry the weight, feel it filling my chest. As I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. You want to be free to be lonely with me. As I'm by your side, through the ebbs and the flows. I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes. I wish for you patience, and I wish for you peace. I pray that we settle on love we can keep. I take all the blame if it helps you to sleep. 'Cause I look to the mountains, but I am the sea. And you want to be free to be lonely with me. 'Cause I'm by your side, through the ebbs and the flows. I'm taking your hand and we'll see how it goes. I ain't got a plan, we'll just see how it goes. Thank you, guys.
Lucy, Isabel, everyone. Radio Live is made possible by, well, a lot of folks, especially our Radio Live 25. If you're one of our Radio Live 25, will you just give me a big wave? I see you guys out there. Thank you. These are the folks who step up every month and give $1,000 each year to make all of this happen. So we appreciate their support so much. And if you are interested in being part of our Radio Live 25, please come up to me or anyone in that WUWF t-shirt or visit radiolive.org to learn how you can be a part of helping to keep this all going. Radio Live is also made possible with support from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, investing in momentum of a changing world. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. So we're going to keep rolling right along. We're so glad to have this one back up with us again. Please welcome back up to the stage, Taylor Grace.
I'm back. I'm going to sing the single that she was talking about earlier. I released this back in February, and it was the first song that I released after coming off of music that I released while signed somewhere. So this was completely independent and completely done the way I wanted to, with the people I wanted to. And I wrote it about my experience in the music industry as a younger-ish female and how hard it is to have a voice in that. It's called Sound Speaks.
Don't underestimate the young hearts. We've got our bruises and battle scars, even though they're a little more fresh, a little green, but nevertheless. the point in having a voice. So I'm told to bite my tongue, but it's starting to bleed. It's hard to stand your ground at only 23. The condescension's a misconception everyone believes. It's time to let the whole world see that silence speaks. It's hard to find the words when you know you won't be heard. I guess you gotta be someone, or you gotta just play dumb. When they try to tie you down, and when they start to drown you out, honestly, what's the use when the ego's wasted on the youth? I'm told to bite my tongue, but it's starting to bleed. It's hard to stand your ground at only 23. The condescension's a misconception everyone believes. It's time to let the whole world see that silence speaks. So I'm trying to bite my tongue, but it's starting to bleed. It's hard to stand your ground when no one's listening. The condescension's a misconception everyone believes. It's time to let the whole world see that silence speaks. Silence speaks.
So I kind of made a promise to myself very early on in my non-existent career that I was always going to stay really like honest and vulnerable. And there's a lot of times that I wrote songs in that vulnerable state, swore I was never going to show anybody, and then ended up putting them on an album. So the album that I have for sale, and you can also listen to it anywhere, it's kind of a concept record that starts about my journey to rock bottom and then kind of coming out of it. But writing about rock bottom was really tough because I kind of like to have that. Even though I write sad songs, I still, I like my persona to be a little more happy and cheerful. So putting this one on, it was rough enough as it is, but I feel like everybody kind of gets it in some way. I know for me, the beauty of hitting rock bottom is that even though at the time I really had no hope and didn't believe in anything, rock bottom kind of causes you to at least hope that there's something out there that can help you out. So that's what I wrote this about. It's called Praying Kind.
I'm not the praying kind, but here I am on my knees asking for some peace of mind. They say desperate people do desperate things. People like me praying kind. I don't like to ask for help. Usually think I'm better off trying to do it all myself, instead of having faith in something in the sky that passes people like me by. So though I've never understood, can you show me why they say you're good? 'Cause I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I think I'm getting myself into some trouble, 'cause I can't find the good that's in the bad. I've given everything I have, and I don't know what's left to try. So I'll try, at least for tonight, to be the praying guy. I'm not the praying kind, but if it's true you see me, could you help me just this time? I hear you tend to be pretty forgiving to people like me, who can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, who knows she's gotten herself into some trouble, who can't find the good that's in the bad, who's given everything she has, who doesn't know what's left to try, but who will try, at least for tonight, to be the praying kind.
Well, releasing that record, releasing music, talking to people, being vulnerable, all the fun stuff, taught me a lot about myself, but more than anything, it taught me that we are all fighting the same battles in different ways. We are all in it together, both fortunately and unfortunately. But I think there's beauty in that. So my name is Taylor Grace. I get to sing one more for y'all. And this is a song that I wrote about how we are all just trying to fight that beautiful human condition. Thank you.
Painted faces with borrowed names. This world is built on hollow claims. While you wear a fragile crown, the same thing that tears us down. The questioning of worthiness, 'cause theirs is better than your best. Craving something that can't be given. Stuck between fear and pride, a modern day Jekyll and Hyde. But some of us are sick and tired of trying. So we're giving ourselves grace and healing our hearts, learning how to break without falling apart, trying to rise above, getting rid of the weight. 'Cause if we don't lead with love, this world will keep filling with hate. I like to think we're all just on a mission to find a cure for the human condition. direction to reach a well-obtained perfection, and somehow think ours is the exception. So we're giving ourselves grace and healing our hearts, learning how to break without falling apart. We're trying to rise above, getting rid of the way, 'cause if we don't lead with love, this world will keep filling with hate. I like to think we're all just on a mission to find a cure for the human condition. Dancing on the edge of change, breaking cycles, shedding chains. It's no surprise the mask begins fade. As we're giving ourselves grace and healing our hearts, 'cause just because we break doesn't mean we have to fall apart. We're trying to rise above, getting rid of the way, 'cause if we don't lead with love, this world will keep filling with hate. I like to think we're all just on a mission to find a cure for the human condition. The human condition.
Thank you all so much. Taylor Grace, everyone. So I just want to remind you all here in the audience tonight that these artists all have wonderful merchandise at our merchandise table. So be sure to stop by and check it out on your way out this evening. They also have music for sale online as well. So be sure to check out Lucy Isabel, Taylor Grace, and Cyrus Nabipoor online. Lucy was telling me she is on tour all summer, so you can be sure to check out tour dates on all of those websites. You can also find us online at www.radiolive.org. In addition, you can find and follow us on social media by searching WUWF on Instagram and Facebook. So are you guys ready to close out our last set here tonight? We have Cyrus Nabipoor and his amazing band back up here with us. He's going to close us out for one final set. Please join me in welcoming back to our Radio Live stage, Cyrus Nabipoor.
Yeah, one more time for Taylor and Lucy. Yeah. All the music that we're playing tonight is new and unreleased, but that it has been recorded and will come out fairly soon. As they mentioned earlier, got an EP coming out later this month. If you want to be alerted when that happens, there's an email list over yonder. I've also got a CD and a 7-inch vinyl and some T-shirts for sale as well. Is it okay if we get kind of loud? Okay. I asked. Y'all, can we play a cover for you to end the night out? Is that okay? Can we play a cover? All right. One more time, Max Bronstein on the guitar. Nick Benoit on the bass. Trent O'Neill on the drums. My name is Cyrus Nabipoor, Pensacola. Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank y'all very, very much. Come say hi over at the merch table afterwards. Yeah, see you next time.
Cyrus Nabipoor, everyone. What a great evening we have had here tonight in the Museum of Commerce. I want to say a special thank you to our artists, Lucy Isabel, Taylor Grace, and Cyrus Nabipoor. Radio Live is a production of WUWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. Our technical director and broadcast mixmaster is Dale Regal. Our house sound was engineered tonight by Jeff Jordan. Master controls this evening is being masterfully controlled by Joe Vincenza. Our videographers tonight were Teresa Clark, Chuck Dunlap, Julian Freeman, and Jenny McKeon. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our station director is David Brinkley. Our Radio Live photographer is Elizabeth Linney. Dinner for tonight's artist was prepared by Chef Jeff and Denise Gallagher. Our house manager is Trish Allison. Our photographer and production assistants are Anthony Potts and Woody Folse. Our stage manager tonight was Enid Siskin. Our house band, the Coveralls, is led by the ever-charismatic William Howell, who is joined tonight by Ashley Pennywell on mandolin and Cece Tamaro on violin. I am your host, Tanya Gallagher, and we hope that you will join us next month on the second Thursday of the month, July 10th, as we welcome Fox and the Bear, Lily Lewis, and Paul Childers. Until then, be sure to keep your eyes on the road, your heart on the coast, and your connection to public media. Thank you and good night.
Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for RadioLive artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.